Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving back into the 10-star, probably for the final time to the back end of KIZUNA, until we do the big damage teams, with the no new badge, no friend captain, no shenaniganry teams. Now, these particular teams are designed for people that can basically use any friend captain that they like. It doesn't really matter what friend captain you bring. It's going to help you guys get to level 30, and you're pretty much going to be hunky-dory from there. Now, these teams are designed to do level 30 plus, but hopefully it just sort of helps you guys out with some ideas on how to take down this particular event. Now, if you can make these teams better, go for gold, make them better. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys decide to do. But on the strength variation, as we are seeing it right here, you get block orbs and damage reduction on turn 2. The free-to-play Big Mom, she's very good for that. Plus, you can use the King special here. King's a great leader for this particular fight, especially if you guys are lacking some of those like higher-end units. He's been out for God knows how long, and most people probably picked him up on tickets and stuff like that. But utilizing the Queen support, his counterpart, as support on him allows you to auto-proc on the final stage. That way, you can then use Bardo Cavendish to increase the orb buff. You don't have to use their switch. You can just keep their quick variation, and then that way you can get around it like that. After level 30, there is attack down, so that's why we have the Zoro on this team. You can replace Zoro with any other attack down remover that's preferably driven, and the friend captain I decided to bring was Big Mom. She's a driven booster. Basically, anyone that boosts driven as a friend captain is going to work very, very nicely here. This team will definitely get you to level 30. How far after level 30 is much to be desired, but it'll also work if you can find a Kaido or if you can find a Crocodile. If you can't, don't stress. There are a lot of very, very good characters that are running around nowadays, as you guys can see right here, like Big Mom and other friend captains that you guys can use. But like I said, any good driven captain is definitely going to work. And as you can see, there is a lot of damage in the works. Bardo Cavendish allow you to tank the 100k here, and you can pretty much be hunky-dory from there. Moving on to the side fights now, we are utilizing Verse Kaido and his batch alongside Treasure Map Pudding, and Big Mom makes an appearance once again, but as I mentioned in the prep video, if you guys don't have any of the Kaido batch, just replace whichever one you're missing on this team as the friend captain. Whether it's Alba, whether it's Queen, whether it's King, that's King is Alba, whether it's Jack, or whether it's even Verse Kaido. Any of these units will also work as a friend captain. Now, the one you're probably missing if you're on your player is actually Verse Kaido, ironically. You can obviously interchange. If you have Big Mom run a Verse Kaido friend captain, that's going to definitely work too. Hell, you can even run like Rush Kaido if you really want to get brazy with it. You're not going to have that much damage because like you're a powerhouse booster, but hey, it'll still work. Definitely to level 30. On stage 2, there's Defense Up and Threshold. This is where we want to use the Queen special. Ideally, if you can keep a Tandem Orb on King, it's going to be more beneficial. Ideally, you want to have most of your beast parts on the left-hand side, so that way they get Tandem Orb. But look, at the end of the way, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world, because this team actually has quite a lot of damage with or without the Super Tandem. But you do have a bunch of Super Tandems at your disposal. You have Albas, you have Jacks, you have Queens. Whichever one's higher, just use that one. Big Mom triggers all of them as well, so you're going to be in a really, really good spot. There is the Int Big Mom that you guys can use as a friend captain if you have them all. She's very, very good for this particular setup. Like I said, any very, very good driven captain, including Crocodile, including the new card Kaido, is going to work here as well. Now remember, whenever you use the Kaido special, you are going to lose all these buffs. So I don't know why I'm doing this. I just don't ask me why. Ideally, you want to use Pudding to heal all the way back up. Now, when you use Kaido, you are going to lose all your buffs, and you do have a 15k pain debuff. But the Pudding special, she just allows you to max heal. So you can use as many specials you like before this. But remember, Kaido, as you saw there, just wipes away all your positive buffs. And then you kind of want to have to use them all over again. So, ideally, after Kaido, you want to make sure that you've already used Alba and you've already used Jack, so that way he doesn't wipe away their buffs. But after Kaido, you want to use Big Mom and then Queen. Utilizing Big Mom and Queen allows you to get the double conditional as well as color affinity. You get an attack and orb boost, and as you can see, it's a very, very easy kill. Finally, we have the multicolored event, the quick one, which is Quick, Dex, and Int, I believe. And this team, honestly, it got super funky. I don't really want to just sort of go into the depths of this content, because I've done so much content on this already. Make sure to go check out all the videos on the channel, because there's a butt ton of them up as of this moment. I think this is like the 5th one we've put out back to back to back to back to back. But hopefully, there's someone out there that is like, thank you, Stump, this did help me out. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm here for. That's why I love doing this sort of stuff, and I love building teams. I love team building. It's a lot of fun. But we're using Doflamingo, Superclass Doflamingo, the Driven leader. He's another great option for all those other teams if you needed a friend captain. But we're using Rush Kaido. Rush Kaido, he's kind of essential here, I found out. Because you need his Super EX, so that way you can actually get Jack some cooldowns. But never stress, because if you do have Pudding, you can just use Pudding instead of Jack, and then Doflamingo will give the cooldowns to Pudding, and then you can just get around that, and then just replace Jumanji with any other Beast Pirate for Kaido. Orochi will work. Kanjuro will work. Like, you have a lot of options there, but I'm using Jumanji. They just give me an attack and an orb boost. It allows me to get a base stat and a chain boost from Dofi, but like I said, don't stress. You could even just use that Fukuma Jojo guy, right? He gives a chain boost instead, and then just use Doflamingo as your attack and orb boost, and that will work out hunky-dory too. But Doflamingo is great because he gets around the special one on the final stage. The KIZUNA Rare Recruit Crocodile is an absolute god. He removes attack down, he removes the special limiter. So does Kaido, so does Big Mom, but Big Mom's just here just because she allows us to get a secondary conditional. If you can save that Super EX from Kaido, you're going to do way more damage here, and that's why Pudding is probably a better option than the free-to-play Jack. But I just wanted to show you guys, look, you have options here. Like, even with the attack and orb boost of Powerhouse units and Doflamingo not buffing Sanji Judge and whatever, you have the Rush. Like, you can do a lot with this team, so it works quite nicely. But there you guys go. That's going to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Let's